Hello there, guys. It's AJ at Boxing Reactor. Today we're going to be talking about the shocking news about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. It's happening apparently on the 7th of July or 20th of July. I was shocked when I heard the news. Mike is almost 58. I mean, when he obviously if he fights Jake Paul on the 20th, he will be 58. Now he's 57. I was really shocked to hear the news. This is basically Mike calling out Jake Paul signing the contract, big boy. So let's react to it quickly.
Come on, sign the contract. Sign the contract, big boy. Come on, sign the contract. Sign the contract, big boy.
Yeah, well, first of all, first and foremost, Mike 58, Jake Paul is 27. I love Mike. I admire Mike. He's a legend, but I don't think, man, he should be fighting Jake Paul. He's an icon, and Jake Paul for accepting this fight is a prick. He basically is trying to demonize Mike's career legacy. Jake Paul is a clout chaser. He saw this opportunity, and then he probably offered Mike a lot of money. And Mike is a very capricious person. Like, he changes his moods every now and then. So he probably thinks, like, because he's been taking the toads and other supplements, now he feels like he's back to his uh legacy, his old fighting spirit, shall I say. And he ended up accepting the fight. And apparently, this is the poster that was created. So it was supposed to be, I think it's an exhibition. It will be live on Netflix Saturday, July 20th at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Uh, so we are live global sports event. So yeah, so I was really listen. I don't know what you guys think about this. I think Mike would rather die than lose to Jake Paul, but yet again, there's a lot of gap between the two. So Mike is 30 years older than Jake. He and age does matter, believe it or not, especially when you are at that such age as Mike, 58. Jake is still not even in his 30s. He still is his young prime, you know. And I have a bad feeling that this will not go as planned. Many sports outlets has highlighted that Mike might be knocked out, might get knocked out in this fight. And I do not want to see my legend, get hurt or knocked out. It's a very disrespectful for even for Jake to do that. He's been getting a lot of hate online for since he announced this, and then a lot of people are even calling Mike, like John Rogan, Dana White, saying you don't need to do this. You've already done all of this, Mike. It's pointless. Don't do it. But Mike is very adamant. He basically wants to shut Jake Paul up, but still, man, there's a high risk of him getting hurt in this fight because he's no longer the young warrior. He's still the warrior, though. But sometimes, even if your mind is still young, but your body will give up on you. And we saw what happens between. Before Mike fought before Mike fought John Rose John Rose, I forgot his name. Uh, Before that fight happened, Holyfield fought a UFC fighter, and then Holyfield, his body just gave up, and then he got beat so bad. And then after that, the other UFC fighter was never offered a fight before because he's an elder abuser. You know what I mean? So I think Jake Paul should not do this fight. He should let the legend live. Yeah, live. And then stay retired. Mike is a legend. He doesn't need to do this. He doesn't need the money. He made a lot of money with the Joe with the fight he did with Roy Jones. So he doesn't need this, man, honestly. So comment below, guys, what you think. To me personally, it's disrespect to chase Mike for clout, yeah, and give him an extra money to convince him to get a thing with Jake. We all know who's gonna win. He's gonna try and knock up Mike, and he probably will, because Mike is 58. But I still, this that feeling in me. Even Mike at the age of 100 will still f up Jake Paul. So share your views. Tell me what you guys think. And yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.